Hello everyone, you people of questionable morale. Welcome back to Anno 1800. And yeah, well, we are looking right now at the main fleet of Crown Falls, of Nivarius. Who is that again? I have no idea. But that's his fleet anyway, and the fleet is on the move. The fleet consists of some royal warships. It consists of dreadnoughts that are fully equipped to the brim with boosts. And of course, our goal is to completely crush Miss Hunt's fleets, or she has several of them, in Crown Falls. It's a lot. It's only wooden ships though, right? So she hasn't really gotten to the steel ships yet. And in that case, also take over Crabber Ridge. What a name. We need to change this one as well. Crabber Ridge is our target, and of course also the complete collapse of her navy in Cape Trelawney, so that we gain dominance over this dominion here that we want, because of course it's our hope, it's our only territory that we have really. In the old world, things are looking really dim if you look on the map there, but Crown Falls, Cape Trelawney, that should really belong to us in the foreseeable future. Now, any kind of diplomacy that we tried is failing. It doesn't matter what I try here. We are sticking around 20, and she will of course not go with any ceasefire there. Her military score is 3 times as high as ours. That's primarily because of the arbor defenses. So in that case, oh, look at that. Special elite airship gunner. For airships, attack range boost. It's a legendary item. I take it. No problem. There are free items for everyone. Now, while the fleet is on the move, it's going to take a while there. Let's quickly check out Crown Falls there again. We still have a bit of fur shortage at the moment. I do have some available ships. I don't have any influence anymore. We only have one cargo ship, really. Let's unload the white flag for now. We are going to use it for another cargo ship again in the future. And in that case, what I've noticed is there's only one ship really on the trade route here for hops, right? And of course, that is way not enough here. That's only 300 tons delivering each. And look at that, we're at 650 tons in Shorex, completely full with that. Star Shadow, off you go, so that we can finally, hopefully, fix the fur problem in Cape Trelawney. I might also use this to just plaster us a few more depots there. That's a bit more storage again, so those can deliver. And definitely also let's use a bit more space here, right? So that we got 2 more with 100% each that I would like to squeeze in. Let's also upgrade them, as traffic is going to increase a bit. And yeah, that's it though for now, right? I mean, if we take over Miss Hunt's main island in Cape Trelawney, we're looking also at another fur island, right? Fur and hops. For fur primarily. There's also some grapes over there, so if at some point we run out of that on Catester, which I don't think is going to happen, we will then of course have more space for grapes. But of course there's more productions coming in the future, way more than that. With all the DLCs now, we're not even, I think we are halfway through all the productions now, but of course there's a long way to go. Now, enough with the babbling. We have arrived where we should go. We're still in formation. I think... Is it a good idea to stay in formation now? The major problem I can see is this area there, right? But we will just pull through and use the mortars to get rid of the sea mines. We could also take the other way to move into the harbor, but there's all the ships of fur. I would like to crush them. Let's go... wait a second. Let's go the other way. This is... Now let's go through this one here. I think that's better, because we can more easily get rid of all the sea mines here than with the mortars. And look at that, some of her ships are already starting to flee now. Let's break formation so that we gain some speed. The airships are not doing anything, right, to our ships. They usually just attack the islands. This might change with a future update though. Alright, the dreadnoughts are coming in. Yep, she's fleeing now. Let's hope that we can take as many ships as possible there though. And the mortars are still out of reach here. The monitors have no business here really. The range of the fire monitor is way too low, right? They didn't even fire once. They didn't even get so close to this. Alright, she's fleeing now. We might use some of the mortars that we have. It's coming in from behind there, doing some damage of course. But as we can see, she's got no chance really. Those warships are going down so quickly Mine as well, by the way. Not the dreadnoughts, though. The dreadnoughts are another class. Right, some of them are turning back again. Perfect. Makes it easier for us to take them out. Hugo certainly doesn't mind whatever's happening here right now. Yeah, it's just absolutely devastating how strong those dreadnoughts are. Right, she's doing something else. She's just attacking the farms in the background. Right, so that was quite a lot of ships that we took down. Now it's onto the island itself. Let's hope the airships are not doing anything. The island is now undefended, right? There's some more ships over there, but that's a convoy. And these are most likely fleeing now. They better not attack one of my islands here, but we should be well protected also with the flamethrowers. So in that case, let's move in. And let's make sure that in this case here, we do have the mortars at the front. Right now, some of them are in the back, what I can see. This is going to hurt us there a bit. Anyway, it doesn't matter, it will hurt us. And we just need to be... Yeah, look at that. There's the mines starting now. So, shooting some of those mortars here can destroy the mines, but not a lot of them, right? It's just a bit what I'm trying here. Trying to take down as many as possible, but that's it. Of course, my wooden ships are going down. There's no way they can survive this. The dreadnoughts... Yeah, taking heavy damage now. Right, she's got some big Berthas there as well. Harbor artillery. No big Bertha, just harbor artilleries, which are the boosted defense version. And... yeah, we can also shoot the mortars now. Lovely. There's the damage that I was hoping for. Alright, dreadnoughts taking heavy damage now. I just hope that we can get the morale down here before I lose my dreadnought. I've only lost some wooden ships there so far, right? Yep. Alright, we've taken it over. That is some proper conquering here, I guess. The ship's turned again, so they might be on the move to us.
We're not sunk yet.
Oh yeah, this one here, Castaway. It's really, really down. But we should survive. And what items do you have for us? School, marketplace, nothing really that would be helpful for us.
Firing the engine.
Doesn't matter, I'm used to that by now. Is she trying to take it back perhaps? Where's her ships? There they are right now. Of course, she will now try to protect her other smaller islands, but of course it's going to be even less likely for her now to protect that. Lots of goulash. Yeah, there's just some production materials here now. We could actually make use of the windows that we can then unload. Reinforced concrete is actually not that bad. I mean, we're producing a lot of that ourselves. Alright, the damaged ships I'm going to keep here, also this dreadnought. And the other ones, we continue moving upwards here now to the north, because there's still some smaller islands that I would really like to take. So just the usual. But yeah, this is a devastating blow to Miss Hunt, right? She lost her main island in Cape Trelawney. How much military score did she lose there? Yeah, not that much. 100 points there, I think. Of course, way not enough to do anything with us. Also, we lost all relationship with her once more. We're down to 0. Was to be expected, though. Just some smaller islands now. Of course, we're going to clean this up, though it will be costly, right? So, these smaller islands, they can be a real pain. Let's move over here for now. Information, of course. And then do the rest. Here we have now 27 minutes white flag, so no rush really. Perhaps I do find some building materials here in the debris. That would be very helpful to start up that basic economy. Canned food. Goulash. Beer. Beer. He likes to drink, we know that by now. There's also a bit over there. More goulash. More goulash. Alright, that's... I think that's unfortunately it. Yep. Oh, look what's coming out of the fog down here. Another island with lots of sea mines already over there. Let's just try to stay over there, though. Let's not get any closer. Let's not try to move. Oh, and there's more ships now coming over there. The fun isn't over yet. Very good. Next island gone.
Fleet ready.
And she's turning around right away, but of course we are going to chase them without formation. I don't care about this wooden ship here, right? We can actually just delete it if we want to. It's all about the dreadnoughts at this point.
You will not spoil the fireworks.
And they also took, at least this one here, took heavy damage here. The crusty beard.
I hope I can gradually seed change.
Move into the next island. Luckily, the range is really big of the dreadnoughts themselves, right? So they don't need to get too far into the harbor area to suffer from the sea mines. Yeah, and with that, we've taken this one over too.
I will not rest until
with little to no damage, except the royal warship is gone. Doesn't matter though for us.
Your enemy's resistance is crumbling.
Next up, there we have the main fleet, the remainings of it. The remnants. I do probably can... Yeah, I could still also use my mortars. He's trying to flee now, however the range is outmaneuvering those ships completely.
Fleet moving in convoy.
And we continue to move. It's just really one solid block of dreadnoughts that's moving through now. In that case, this one here we might also need to turn around soon. Unfortunately, I don't have a repair item on board. Let's move over here, so that we move then into the next islands that she's got over there. Still lots of airships. I wonder what happens to them once all the islands are being taken over. But we'll find this out soon. So this was a primarily war episode so far, right? But I hope with that, with the cleanup, we will have peaceful times ahead of us. Because there's definitely not going to be a problem anymore. As long as she's not moving in main fleets or parts of her bigger fleets, right? So we need to monitor this one a bit closely. If she's starting to move any of that to Cape Trinoni, then we definitely need to watch out for that. Alright, so we're getting closer to this one now. I might actually make this one falling behind a bit. I definitely don't want to take this one any more damage here. That would just be devastating. I don't want to lose that right now. Even though it's just a bit of time we would lose with that, really. Perfect, now you can do that. Of course, with all the warfare, it's hard to keep track of your building materials. We're capping on some of them. And we do have plenty of engineers here that would like to make the turn to investors. Let's go ahead and upgrade them. Right, boosting our influence there quite a bit once more. I think here too. Those guys there. And yeah, we got 5,000 artisans. I could just go crazy upgrading them to the next level there too. Especially all of these people here. More engineers now all around the town center. That's just some beautiful upgrading there as well. And these guys here probably on the back. Very good. We're at 12,000 engineers now. And some more investors. With those investors, yep, we have to reinforce concrete. Let's build us another dreadnought. Let's build us 2 more dreadnoughts because we can afford this. And I would like to do this to further fortify my islands. And then we can slowly start now using influence again for other things. Alright, we are here. For some reasons they turn around. What are you doing? Oh, that's a lot of damage. I mean, if you consider how many HP points one of these dreadnoughts has, that is a lot of damage those sea mines are doing. Ah, there's some more ships over there. A bit too late, unfortunately, for them. Very good. Island takeover complete. And let's try to crush them there as well, even though they turn around already. But a few of them we can still clean up. No particular items here that would be helpful for us. We move on to the northern island here. This will be easy because it's very easily reachable. There we're getting in. And let's hope that there's still sea mines around it. Alright, even over there, Humans everywhere, no problem. But for us,
Your enemy's resistance.
very good. The next island taken over.
You cannot
Her ships
drain what
are
is
still there.
already
We
dead.
might try to clean them up. Those poor airships are
I will
completely,
not rest until it is returned
completely
to me.
confused right now what they should be doing.
Orders.
Very good. Now this time we are getting them.
Fleet on the move.
Just casually cleaning up, and then it's on to this one. Oh, that has a bit of a heavier defense. Let's get over there for now. Took her quite some time, by the way, but now also Miss Hunt and Bente have steam shipyards, so I'm expecting the first battleships and dreadnoughts to also get out there at some point soon. In that case here, it's going to take a while though, of course, and she will probably not move in right away, at least I hope so. While the fleet is still moving to the last island, we should really have some peace and quietness then for a while, hopefully. Military score is still above 1,000, which makes it impossible for us to go with any ceasefire there. There we are, last island. Let's go in, except this one here perhaps. You stay out. Seems to be pretty hard though for the ships to navigate through these rocks there.
Ship under attack.
Engage. Prepare to fire.
Definitely harder than before, with a few more harbor defenses. Oh, that was one more sea mine here that was totally unnecessary. But we took it. Very good, and with that, Miss Hunt has been purged from Cape Trelawney. What happens now with the airships? I have no idea. Oh, there's actually some useful items this time, right? We do have something with botanical gardens then, once we start building them. Let's get the fleet back to repair, to my repair station itself. And yeah, that's it. No more Miss Hunt in Cape Trelawney. I'm very happy about this. Our airships are now just sitting around. I mean, they still could do a massive damage there, but I'm not expecting it, to be honest. Ships on the way home. You've done a nice job there, Dreadnoughts. We haven't lost a single one. We just cleaned our royal warships there, really, to make room for more Dreadnoughts then in the future. And now we can finally continue with our city building. And city building it is. We have had some mass upgrades of engineers, which I say is not over yet. There is some more stuff over here that I would like to go ahead. And these guys here, perhaps. We would still have even more building materials. It's just crazy. There's the members club, by the way. Let's build it. It was also 100 tons of reinforced concrete. Very important that we just have this here for the investors to keep them happy. And then over there might also still be some smaller upgrades. Not too much though anymore. There you go. Perfect. With that, lots of bunches here. Now, of course, it's looking nice, right? But of course, also consumption is going through the roof now for coffee, spectacles, light bulbs. Let's quickly check this out. For the coffee, we're sitting at 45 now per minute. Light bulbs at 12. And bicycles at -2. So that we can work on
Your
first.
harbor is under attack.
Oh, airship attack on Manola. But
Island
that's it,
is under attack.
right? I mean, she's probably surprised after the update. Her airships are not doing that much anymore, right? This was the damage of the 4 airships and a bit of morale. But that's it, right? Nothing else. Very happy about that airships are not that powerful anymore. There might still be a fleet hidden here, but I'm not expecting really an attack, as she would be facing some dreadnoughts here.
Cargo stations.
We might move though those turrets then a bit, so they're not so prone to attacks yet. There's the next attack. I think it's just a bit of retaliation. I mean, not really. She's just angry and petty. So she just wants to do something like that.
Your harbor is under attack.
Yeah, it's doing damage for sure. But it's fine, and morale is basically barely being touched. back to my bicycles. Let's boost them by 50%. This should already do a nice amount of boosting here. Yes, very good. And with that, we are positive again on the bicycles without any unhappiness, really. Spectacles are still holding up fantastically. That's a surprise to me, to be honest. Light bulbs, we are at 12. What is it looking in Catester? 12. We're only sitting at 9 in Catester, so we definitely do need to do something with the light bulbs. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh, the menu.
Is under attack.
Oh, come on. Just annoying. Just annoying, really, at this point. She's attacking my farms. And there we have it. We got 6 of them already, producing 6 per minute, but of course they're also being boosted, right? So these guys here at least. 200%, 200%.
Is under attack.
And let's try to get some more boosting out of that. I really don't want to build another power plant though.
Left ruins behind.
So what I will do instead, I will just build more of them. We don't have a trade union close by. This might also be something useful. We have one over there and then one here for the light bulb factories. Let's move the police station there a bit. So I can move the warehouse down, and we can just use the trade union for more buildings than before, right? And then we can squeeze in some more here that are all getting affected then by the trade union. There you go. And that is glass and filaments. No idea how the ratio here looks. Filament is equal, glass is negative. So also once more something we need to check out here. There's the glass. And for the sand, we're looking at also equal. That's going to be a problem, because the beach areas are now fully used. Yep. What we can do is we can use the docklands for this. Or I just import it from another island. Might be possible too. But we're getting the sewing machines done here, right? And this makes it possible for me to just go crazy with another one. And that is the sand, because we just need it. And there you go. For 800 tons of sand, you only need to pay 50 sewing machines on epic level. We do need around nothing right now, so we could go up as high as, yeah, way too high really, up to 40 demand then in the foreseeable future. And with that, let's build us a few more of the glass makers. There is some lumberjack huts here. Try to move them a bit further away. They're looking okay. Just try to improve here our infrastructure for the glass. And then we have the whole thing again for the filaments. That would be over there then. Oh, they do require then a bit more of that. We do just need coal. We should be really, yeah, looking very good on coal. We are. So even though Tobias is coming in 8 minutes, we're still at 900 tons of coal. Plus, of course, the coal production that we have in Catester itself. So a few more filaments will not hurt. I just need a bit more reinforced concrete though. So that is something we need to get over. Fortunately, we have 3 influence. That makes it possible to build 1 cargo ship once the dreadnoughts are done, which is happening now soon. There they are, 2 more dreadnoughts as the other ones are coming in for repairing. Let's just have them then somewhere here. We are going to use some of them now for the new vault, of course, which we do need to clean up then for our purposes as well. Also, we have the bricks and there's engineers everywhere here. Let's pave the roads. Can't have engineers walking around on dirt roads. Just all the way down here. There we are in the industrial zone where we do get the beer. This I will need to move as well at some point here now, because it's too close to the city center, and that I certainly don't like a lot. Yeah, but most of the roads are paved by now. I know where this is. I know what this is. Alright, Manola. It's her once again, of course. She's just petty at this point. She's just angry a bit. Let's get my dreadnought and battleship over there to protect our property once more. Now, we haven't really done any of the hacienda or farming yet, right? This is next. But I think we did a very important thing there in Cape Trelawney now, cleaning the whole map up of Miss Hunt. So this is free now of Miss Hunt. There's just those lost airships over there that are not going to do anything anymore, I think, because they don't have a destination. And with that, these are leaving. I like to think that this is Miss Hunt personally. But other than that,
Your
we can now
harbor
focus
is
a bit
under
more on
attack.
other things that are important. Stay tuned!
A fire broke out.